circle where you want to divide them, to decide, well, for instance, if you have an event, and you have letters go out to all the parishes, and they come to it, then when they come in and they write in their name and address and their parish affiliation, you will have people probably from all these different parishes. There's your core person or persons that you will want to be in contact with. Then they will take that information and duplicate what you're doing here in this parish, here in that parish, here in that parish, and that's how it gets out.
So it's basically, you have the division level, and then you guys decide what you think is going to be the most effective way to spread the message throughout the diocese and be.
I'll help you with that.
Push the button.
Which one?
You want your video?
Yeah.
Otherwise we might forget it.
Thank you. So, this was made, and there are others, like it, are made to help people at the division level and at the local level to spread the message of Fatima. This can be used to give a presentation in a parish or at any kind of an event that you draw people to. And it points out how important the message of Fatima is. And so all you need to do after that, after they watch the DVD, is explain to them how the apostolate works, how it strives to spread the message, and helps people learn what they need to know in order to honor Our Lady's requests. Remember, it all goes back to, if you honor my requests, and if you don't honor my requests. And there are 5 requests that Our Lady made. And so, that was Mike LaCourte, who's the executive director of the World Apostolate of Fatima, giving that talk. And it boils down to, as he said, it's a message of hope, not a message of doom and gloom. If I tell you that you have terminal cancer and you have 6 months to live, and that's it, you don't have hope. There's no remedy. You're terminally ill. If I tell you you have cancer and it can be cured very easily, if I provide a solution to the problem, then you can have hope. The problem is sin. We have to make reparation for sin. And there's a real need to understand what we mean by reparation. You see, the sin causes this chasm, and it causes all the turmoil and conflict in the world. It has to be repaired. Reparation comes from the word repair. We have to repair humankind's relationship, individual and collectively, with God. And we do that by our penances and our sacrifices that we offer in reparation, both for our own sins and for the sins of others. And I don't have a whole lot more to say other than to invite you all to become members of the apostolate family. And those of you who can and who are interested, before I leave here tonight, we can put a check by your names if you'd like to be part of an ad hoc committee. Ad hoc means temporary, of people who would take a look. When I get finished with this swing, I will provide you with all of the information that you need about what it takes to establish a division, and so on and so forth. And you can talk things over, and you have a question.
How would you suggest we marry the Our Lady of Guadalupe, then how would we bring in that
How will you bring in, what are you doing with Guadalupe?
Divine Mercies, Senegal?
Okay.
And 800 Latinos here who have a tremendous devotion to Our Lady of Guadalupe. Our Lady.
Yeah,
We have that many in our
Sure.
parish.
Right. and we're focusing on the primary spiritual practice is Divine Mercy. The chaplet and Divine Mercy Sunday and all of that. You simply, to marry them, that is an absolutely beautiful devotion, a very necessary and good devotion. So what you simply do is you explain the message of Fatima to them and invite them to add to the Divine Mercy the praying of the Rosary, the wearing of the scapular, the first Saturday devotion, and the daily prayer.
Is our, I didn't word that properly, as a Senegal of Divine Mercy, Our Lady of Guadalupe is Our Lady, and a pro-life Our Lady, within the Divine Mercy Senegal, so that is the apparition of Mary. So how would we bring in, or are we already bringing it in? That's my question.
When you,
And reverencing the icon of Kazan, performing a public act of worship. You never see that. The only thing you hear about Putin is what he does in Georgia and some of the goofy things that happen in the political world. To see this man bow down and reverence the icon of Kazan and pray says something. Also, in Russia, and I was kind of skeptical, I must admit, the conversion of Russia. I'm not hearing too much that sounds like there's much conversion going on over there. And I read a few things, but I thought, the statue is going, and I have the privilege of going, so I'm going to see firsthand. I want to talk to some Russian people. I want to look around at the landscape and see what there is to see. Now, the first thing that strikes one is you come to Red Square, and there's a guardhouse at Red Square, or what used to be a guardhouse. You open the doors, the guardhouse. There are icons and candles and a beautiful prayer room loaded with people. Whole nations will be annihilated. Time was when two global powers had the ability to destroy one another. They were smart enough, they didn't want to do it. Today, we've got a different situation. We've got people whose intent is to destroy us, thinking that by doing so they will be destroying Satan. And they're just waiting to require the means. The means exist, they just don't have their hands. Precarious situation that we live in today. And everybody's roaming around, recognizing those that are aware of anything, recognizing that we've got serious problems and looking for a way to solve them. Some people figure we got to elect the right people. Politicians have nothing to do with it. Politics, just forget politics altogether. Politicians want to do two things: keep their job and get more power. They are self-serving. We have no statesmen. I shouldn't say no. There's always an exception. I don't want to say that there's no worthy people. But they have no influence whatsoever. wind up being corrupted by the system. They get swallowed up by belt leaking. The point is that their answer is not political, military, or economic. The answer was given to us in 1917. The answer is conversion of heart, turning away from sin. The grace that is needed to change hearts, like the heart of Mikhail Gorbachev, and the heart of everyone who is living in sin and degradation, is prayer, penance, and sacrifice in reparation for sin. That is the answer. Now, the message of Fatima, some people think the message of Fatima is a doom and gloom message. Not by any means. It is the most hopeful message out there. Why is it a message of hope? Because I lay before you a platter of the gravest difficulty and problems. Here. Here, all you got to do is go, and the problems will roll out. If I identify the problems that are confronting you, and then I give you the answer or the solution, you have great hope. All you need to do is what Our Lady asked us to do. Most people who have been involved with the message of Fatima for a long period of time, when you ask them, what did Our Lady ask us to do? Right? Pray the Rosary. That's one. Can we get another one?
The first 5 Saturdays.
First Saturday devotion, devotion of the 5 first Saturdays. What? Scapular. There you go. And the morning offering. Morning offering in which we offer the inconveniences, difficulties associated with the duties of our state in life, those everyday mundane things, changing diapers, washing dishes, scrubbing floors, going to work in the mill, offering all that we do each day as a reparation for sin to the Sacred Heart of Jesus through the Immaculate Heart of Mary. We come with, oh Jesus, through the Immaculate Heart of Mary, I offer you my prayers, works, joys, and sufferings of this day, for all the intentions of your Sacred Heart, in union with the holy sacrifice of the Mass throughout the world, in reparation for sin, for conversion of sinners, and for world peace. That's the 5th one. Now, those are the 4 things that most people will talk about. She made 4 requests. No, I'm sorry, she made 5 requests. I call this part of the talk Our Lady's Forgotten Requests. Who was the message for? Who did Our Lady come to bring the message to? 3 kids?
All of us.
All of us. Who's all of us? All Catholics or the whole world? Excellent. It is a message for the entire world, not just Catholics. A lot of people think the message was, it's something Catholic because they're talking about rosary, confession, communion. Those are kind of Catholic things, aren't they? Yeah, they are. And guess what? When someone is doing those, when someone who is not Catholic wants to do those things, they become Catholic. So it's a much broader picture. But Our Lady came for the Muslims. She came for all the Orientals, the Buddhists, the Shintoists, the Hindus. She came for the whole world, and she asked everyone in the world to honor her requests. Well, now, that 5th forgotten request, if the message is intended for the whole world, then we must do those 4 things, and we must spread the message to others. If we are doing those four things, and we are not spreading the message to other people, we are not fulfilling Our Lady's requests. And if we don't fulfill Our Lady's requests, things will go awry. So, we need to fulfill Our Lady's requests by doing all five. Not just the four. We need to do the fifth. She came and she delivered the message through 3 small children, ages 10, 8, and 7. Why did she deliver the message to the little children? Why didn't she come to smart, intelligent people like us and tell us? Why is that? Well, here's why. You remember when people were bringing their children to see Jesus? And the apostles said, "Get the kids away, get the kids away. He needs to talk to educated, mature people." And what did Jesus say? He said 2 things. What's the first thing he said? "Let the children come unto me, for such as these is the kingdom of heaven." Then what did he say? Right. When I read that part of Scripture, and I think of the way I am, I think, ooh, I got a serious problem. 'Cause I'm adult, educated, right? I've got to become like a little child. Little children. And I see this, I can see it as plain as day. I do Holy Hour, Children's Eucharistic Holy Hour, every first Friday. They get all these little kids. And guess what? They believe every word I speak. Without doubt. They don't understand it. They don't care, they believe it. They believe everything I tell them. And they do everything I tell them. I say, "Okay, time to prostrate yourselves." You have them sitting back, hands over your heads. Now bow your heads down to the ground. They all just do exactly what I tell them to do. If Our Lady had come to me and said, "What? What do you want me to do? I'll get my knees dirty. My pants will get dirty. I'll come up with all kinds of crazy reasons why I can't do what she wants me to do." Not the children. The children provide for us the example. The children are teaching you and I. We're not teaching them. Most of what we teach them, they would be better off not learning. Huh? Through the children, the world will reach. We have to acquire the disposition, the heart, and the mind of a child. Humble acceptance. What did the angel came 3 times. The angel of worship came to the children 3 times to prepare them. And the first thing that he taught them was to prostrate themselves upon the ground and say, "My God, I believe, I adore, I hope, and I love. And I beg pardon for those who do not believe, do not adore, do not hope, and do not love." Now let me ask you, when's the last time you got out of bed in the morning, went to your knees, and prostrated yourself beside your bed, and said, "My God, I believe, I adore, I trust, and I love"? Have you ever done that? The children did it, but we don't. The point is, the message was delivered, was begun through the children, because the children show us the way to respond to the message.
Okay, I'm I don't know, 7,000 feet or so. Just about to get on the summit ridge, so to speak. You can see some people up there. There's some on the crater rim. Not doing too good, but I'll get up there. Probably about 5 hours up instead of 3 or 4. It's 11:30 something. I started at 8:15, so not doing too bad. Mount Adams, Mount Hood, one of the reservoirs. We are Summit, Lava Dome, Spirit Lake, Adams. Rainier and Adams. Beautiful. There's Marie putting on her climbing gear. What do you think, Savio?
Kind of cold.
Well, we made it up the road through big snow drifts for 5 miles of snow. And we actually managed to turn around. We, I don't know where we backed up. Oh, right up there. We backed up into that hole there and managed to turn around there. And so we got a place where we're parked, and it's downhill so we can get out. And we're a half a mile from the trailhead, but we can't get past that hump there. Well, we probably could if we really took a run at it, but I'm afraid of sliding off the road and then we'd be really stuck. So we're gonna call this good and go from here. I made it to the top of the ridge. You can see in between the clouds occasionally the top part of Jefferson. It was clear a minute ago, now it's cloudy again. You can see a little bit in the fog. Well, the lakes went behind the clouds. Anyways, not much view. Trail's pretty snowy. Here's the, well, there's the summit pole for the top of the ridge, and there's the way up through the rocks down to that little lake down there. You can kind of see it. Go past that. Anyways, not too bad. And we'll head back, catch up with Marie and the kids. Not a bad walk. Didn't think I'd make it up here, but took a long time. Going slow with all the snow and everything, but anyways, the last little bit after I took off, got up here in about another half hour. They're heading back. I'm going to catch up with them, and somebody must have stole the sign that used to be up here that said top of the ridge 7,000 feet, because, oh, there it is. I was going to say, there used to be a sign up here that said wilderness boundary or boundary Willamette Forest, Deschutes Forest, or whatever. Anyways, that's the way it is. Windy, not too cold, foggy, sunny, a little bit of everything. And snow hasn't been too bad. Some places you sink in. Most of the places it's just ankle deep. But there were some good drifts here and there. Gotta watch out for. Looks like that's the end of the views of the mountain. Oh, there might be one more coming up here. I'll wait 1 minute and see. And then I'm gonna head down. There it comes. Mount Jefferson in the ice of wintertime. Just starting to get some snowpack. Looks pretty shiny, huh? Okay, getting down off the ridge. Dropped a few hundred feet from up there. Down just past that one little lake. There's the other little lake, pond, whatever. Little bits of trail here and there. Following my footprints in the GPS, which has actually been very easy. There's also some nice cairns and trail markers in this trail. You can see we are right on the path. Lots of little rock pile cairns like that, marking the trail. And yeah, kind of see my footprints up through there. Around there to the top. And the mountains disappeared. Actually, I don't know if you can tell, but right there, that's the top of the mountain behind the ridge there through the trees. That little bit there. This is the little glacial melt pond place where Marie and the kids waited. Well, I went up to the ridge, and looks like Savio entertained himself by making a snowman. Isn't it cute? Ah, what a cutie pie. And like somebody made a little snow fort there. And too bad we didn't make a fire, but it wasn't enough time. And so far, Savio fell down in a slushy part and got all wet, so I gotta hurry up and catch up with him. They're not there too far down the trail, so I gotta put the camera away and hit the road. Nice and clear and sunny out that way. Clear and sunny here, but the sun's going behind the hill. There's another example of a trail marker. Nice rock pile somebody made. Show where the trail goes. Still socked in, you can see through the trees down in the valley there. Fog yuck, but it's just below us, so actually got blue sky, but the sun's too low to be shining. And right here, it's gotta get over there where the sun's not behind the hills. Catch up with the kids and give Savio some more warm clothes. So bye bye ridge, bye bye mountain. Okay, finally set the clock back so it's not on daylight savings time, so all the times that were on this particular day's video were an hour fast. To this point it's already 3:30. Gives us an hour and a half of pretty good light. And since it's clear up here anyways, probably a little extra. So we should have no trouble at least getting to the trailhead, if not all the way down to the car before dark. Plus we have at least 2 flashlights, so we're fine. But I think we have a good pace. The getting out before dark should not be an issue, even though I pushed it a half hour longer than I had planned because I wanted to get to the top of that stupid ridge, and it took us so long to get there that we had to find a good place for Marie and the kids to hole up for a while I kept walking out of the wind and whatnot. So it all worked out. Pretty sure we're good to go. Shouldn't be out in the dark, and even if it is, we're prepared for it, so it won't matter. So all is well. Except for it's really bouncy to walk on this snowy stuff. There's another trail marker. Oh, gotta go. Gotta hurry up and catch up with the wife and kids. Oh,
You're on candy.
do something corny.
Something corny.
Uh-oh, Bob's not gonna look at the camera. It's too dark to see you guys. Hey, Cal. What's up, man? I thought you made 2 cakes. That's a big honking cake. How did it get so big?
You need to go out, this is supposed to be a
She wants to be in every picture.
Where's the key?
Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh, it's a bonfire.
Happy birthday, dear Ellis.
Getting into it.
And bonfire.
They're getting old. I am getting old. 1, 2, 3.
Nope, it's not doing nothing.
That's really good.
The temperature hasn't begun to drop.
Chose a good choice.
It's the big pre-Christmas storm, 2008. So far we've had a couple inches. It's got real cold and the wind's starting to blow. It's supposed to get a foot maybe. But it's been plenty chilly. 19.9 out front. It's a little colder in the backyard, about 19.5. Waiting for the big storm to hit tonight. It's supposed to get lots worse. Savio, do not just begin to mop. It needs seriously swept and or vacuumed first.
Sweep it.
It is not swept well enough. There is junk everywhere. There's clutter, there's garbage, there is stuff everywhere. When you feel it is ready to be mopped, let me know and I will look it over. I think you might need to just get the vacuum. This is what the backyard's like. Looks like we still got a birdie out there eating. Nope, he just took off. Couldn't hang on anymore. So somebody moved something. So Savio's putting up Christmas lights.
Uh-oh, you're stepping on the lights.
Oh no! And currently, where Savio's at, it's 75 degrees and comfy. But outside, it's 18.5 and not so comfy. And I think it's, yeah, it's still going down. Coldest it's been yet. We're starting to get ice sticking on the window on the outside. It's not melting from the drifting off the roof. I just shoveled that 45 minutes ago. It just keeps drifting off the roof. Massive. I shoveled that off when I was out here too, 45 minutes ago. See, it's not snowing that hard. Little bitty flakes, really cold and drifty. And out here we have Eskimo. And Eskimo man's planning on spending the night outside, so he's building a shelter. You making it that big? Well, you can see we had a little more snow since I was out here last. Little drifts. Little drift on top of the freezer. Little drift on the roof. Oh boy. Pile it up. Crazy. Wind's blowing like mad. Still 16 degrees. Wild night. Well, day 3 of the snowstorm. You can see we've accumulated quite a bit. Probably got 12 to 14 inches and drifts 2 to 3 feet some places. Lots of snow. Christina got the cat out from underneath the shed, so that's nice. I have to watch out for the wind here. Okay, here's the backyard. Michael's working on an igloo. So far he's got that much done. You can see, look at the drifts on the neighbor's house and our house. That is crazy. Made a little path here for the dog to walk around when he comes outside. He can't walk through it no more. There's Michael's igloo. So far he needs a roof on it. This is 91st. There's our house. Center's buried. Nasty. Let's survey and see if we think we can get down to 82nd to go to Mass. Looks like the 4-wheel drives have chewed it up pretty good. Yeah, it looks passable. Pretty neat. Okay, it's the end of the storm. Everything's starting to melt. Finally, on Christmas Eve day. Big drips and icicles. Still lots of snow around though. Have you got him yet, Savio?
Nope. But I'm trying to break his igloo.
I don't think you could break his igloo. Unless you went up real close and threw him.
Attack!
What would that mean? Oh, I get to throw Uno cards at you.
Just what you guys need. A violent Uno game.
16 electronic random rapid fire card shootout.
Michael, you're up. Uh-oh. He was trying, but he had to quit.
Alarm clock.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, thank you.
Only thing is, your iPod won't plug into it. You'll have to get a real iPod. It won't. We already looked at it. Okay, Christina.
Yay! What? I'm confused. Oh. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do. I need a camera. Yay! Now I can take lots of pictures in Rome.
Bring lots of batteries.
There.
Ouch! What's this? It's way big. It's not paper. I can't open it.
Rip it.
Yeah, don't tear it.
Ooh. Wow.
So how do you zoom on this thing? Wow.
Cool. All right.
Here.
Wait, she's opening this right now.
Instructions.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
This is for you and Mom, and
Whoa.
this is for Mom.
Wow, 2 presents.
Hey, this is a tall one, so we can put those like,
Big cans.
like pork and beans.
Hey.
From Savio to Mom.
Oh, this is the song Mom doesn't like.
No, she just listened to the angel. Did you do, glue it? What'd you do, glue it? How did you get it to stick?
Spit.
Cereal?
Tape.
It's a car. No, it's not a car.
Way different.
What's that? Oh, it's girly stuff.
Wow.
Let's see, honey almond pamper set.
Ooh.
Shower,
Pampers.
shower gel, body lotion, bath soak, and body bar. Oh, you want the bar part, right?
I need a
Oh.
bun. It's now Christmas Day, and we have some snow falling. It's very wet, and it's not sticking, but we have snow on Christmas. And we have lots of snow left. How was breakfast, Michael?
Good.
Mom?
Christina made everything except for the eggs. Not eggs or nothing. God made chicken made. God, chicken. God. I mean, God made eggs and chicken laid them.
So this will be the end of the snow falling for a while. After today, it's supposed to warm up and be rain. But for now, we've got one last little snow shower. Merry Christmas. It's snowing, huh?
Maria Cris.
The rare Christmas Day snow.
Feliz Navidad.
Enjoy it while you can.
Feliz Navidad.
It's coming down again. Just in time for Christmas Day. More of the Christmas Day snow. Whoa, baby. The birds are happy. Actually starting to turn things white again. Even though it's still dripping. We've got a new visitor in the yard. He's got like a little red head ornament. He sure is interested in whatever he's eating. Well, it's nice this shower came through and made the weatherman right, because they were looking kind of dumb. They were last night they changed the forecast back and they insisted that coming down.
Oh, wow. It went really high.
There we go.
That was awesome. It went like as high as those trees.
You give up already, Christina?
No, I gotta get to the glove.
Well, it's snowed enough to get everything white again. Yeah.
Yeah, you better drop my
Okay, I'm over here in the neighborhood near work, and it looks like this building is blocked off. They're afraid that wall's going to fall down because of heavy snow on the roof. Pile of snow they've dug out. Amazing. I hope our street's dug out like that. This is Industrial Avenue.
Sleep Country's year-end clearance sale is finally here.
Realize it's melted 6 inches. So this is the rest of the neighborhood. Made it down here. Got me a parking spot. Quite a bit of snow still here. Front door. Okay, I'm going down to make the bank deposit because nobody else is at work today. And the rain has begun, so the big melting is going to be in progress. You can see the large amounts of snow still left on the side of the road. Lots and lots of snow still around. It's gonna take a while to melt all that off. But we'll see. It's gonna be a wet weekend.
And I know what you had. That's not fair. What is that? I'm unstoppable.
It's a while.
I can't skip you, so it doesn't.
Who's winning?
Well, Michael already won.
Michael already won.
We're going to third place.
Are you the referee?
No, I'm trying to figure out the game. Oh, that's the one.
What's cooking?
Well, if Marisa wants to help, I'm going to let her make the gravy like she did.
Oh. We are at Ted and Mary's house for Christmas dinner after Christmas, and they got about as much snow as we do. Doesn't mind the rain. Ted's giving his carving lessons. You're pretty good with that thing, Ted. Lots of practice. Mom doesn't have enough chocolate. Get her the cocoa. Good shot, Jerry. Hey, let me get it. Okay, it's on right now. You're on.
Is it a picture?
It's a video. Say something profound.
Merry Christmas.
And this is the hired help who put on the whole. This is the Falls City Falls when the water's high in the wintertime. A little bit more water than when we were here in the summer. Wouldn't want to fall in there. Well, it's once again snowing. We got, I don't know, inch and a half. It's let up temporarily, but it's still pretty good snow. The trees are all covered again. It's kind of dark to see. The ground has all got covered again. And it's 4th of January, so this is like our 10th snowstorm. We've had lots of snow anyways. So, we'll see if it turns to rain like it's supposed to. Not bad for a Portland snow. Nice, wet, heavy snow sticking on the trees. If it keeps up, it's going to really stick on the trees and be problems. But, anyways, so far, that's what we got.
End of the magic. Sound like a